Hey everyone, today I've got your Victor Frankenstein movie review. It's alive! Or is it? While searching for all these animal body parts from a London circus, radical scientist Victor Frankenstein meets a gifted surgeon by the name of Igor. Not only does Frankenstein want Igor to be at his side, and confide in him and whatnot, but he also wants to be able to work with him on some stuff that ultimately leads to this world-changing event. Victor's experiment can maybe go wrong or go in a completely different direction. Igor should be the one to fix it, hopefully. As far as the story goes, Paul McGugan, who also previously directed movies like Lucky Number 11, Push, and some Scandal and Sherlock episodes, seeing him do a movie like this sort of feels like he's straying away from everything that he's done previously, as far as like the whole concept and feel of the movie. I would say that the first act of the film was slow, the second act was just putting me to sleep, and the third act was just way too quick for me to really notice exactly what was all sort of going on as far as the whole turn of events go, which kind of ruined it for me. And I would say that this is not like your typical Frankenstein movie. I hadn't gotten a chance to watch the classic black and white Frankenstein movie. I haven't even read the Frankenstein book, and I'd say the only thing close to watching a Frankenstein movie is one that I will get into later. As far as the casting goes, Daniel Radcliffe plays Igor, and he was supposedly this hunchback, but he really technically wasn't a hunchback because Frankenstein decided to swoop in, take him under his wing, and fix him so that eventually he can be his assistant to his many experiments. And I would say that Daniel Radcliffe, probably was the better of the two actors because they were just so different as far as their personalities go. I mean, you've got James McAvoy, who plays Victor Frankenstein, and I kind of got this whole, like, Mad as a Hatter vibe, and obviously, like, that's kind of how his character is, so I guess he played it off pretty well, though I feel like if I had a favorite one or the other, it would have to be Daniel Radcliffe. The only thing that I did like about this movie was probably the look of Frankenstein's monster, who I won't spoil who it actually was supposed to be. So it was kind of decent, even though it kind of looked a little bit too CGI instead of maybe a makeup prosthetic job. Unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie, in the beginning, at one point, there seemed to be this sort of like Guy Ritchie style slow motion shot, which kind of reminded me of another Sherlock movie, and I really felt like it seemed a lot like the movie I, Frankenstein, and I didn't really like that movie that much. This movie didn't really feel as dark in tone. Yes, it did have some dark themes, but I really didn't completely immerse myself into this whole universe. I feel like it wasn't even as executed as properly as far as the series of events go. I just wasn't emotionally invested in the characters. I really could care less what would happen to them or what they were trying to achieve or how that was all going to go down. I really just did not care. The tension just didn't seem to be there in a lot of the scenes, so it kind of took me out of watching the movie, and I was almost on the fence about seeing this movie in the first place. So overall, I would say that Victor Frankenstein was a disappointment. I feel like if I wanted to see another classic horror movie monster on screen, it would have to be done by Universal when they create their shared monster universe. I don't know when that's all going to happen, but it should happen quick. So I don't think I would recommend seeing this movie. The cast didn't even help me think that way at all. So I would give this 1 heart on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Victor Frankenstein. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.